It's up, Carl.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of
Ravens.
Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd.
I
They're all
was on the
set
6.
as their
I
Ravens
don't
will
know.
match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
I stopped looking
It's
at
a
that shit for a
rematch of
minute.
Super Bowl 47.
Found
This
out I
one
be
is the
on winning
ball.
streaks
The
when I don't pay
Ravens
no
and
attention on the shit.
49ers are underway.
Oh, he ran that back.
Showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the
Ran
30.
that back.
And he'll bring it back all the way. Oh, man. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead in an early one in the moment. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. And you talk about coming out and making a statement. Not only do you return the thing to the house, you go for two and get it.
And how about how the rules have changed starting with
Oh,
the
he went for
2015
two.
season where you could go for two from the 2-yard line instead of kicking it from the 15? We thought that would promote more aggressiveness.
He went
We
for
saw
two.
it right there.
Here we go. Wait! 11.
Like to play with the safety.
On first down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
3-3-5.
I like the
Man to
screen
man.
being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass
You gotta
rushing
block
teams,
that,
they will
Kittle.
run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for
Cover
stringing
3.
that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
This looks like this. Cover 1.
Oh, it's Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it third down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. Defense had a chance to get off the field.
Man.
Drive couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because...
Come on, Brian. You gotta make that block.
Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Behind the chain, second and 12.
Hey, alert!
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And a middle gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Right.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is
watching
understanding
that
where the football is, finding it.
inside.
In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
48 to Mike. Focus, defense, focus. Under 10.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Back to the running game with Mostert. Tavon Young in on the tackle.
But there's just a pile of bodies there. That's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Over the middle, it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This is Mostert. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 20. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 1, Omaha.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
55.
You want this? 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 26. Check
1
26.
quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Ravens 8, 49ers nothing.
Here we go.
58 is the mic. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Hatchet. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
21.
58 is the mic, 58. 58 is the mic.
12, fellas, here we go.
Watch QB drop.
Mostert. He's got the 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him, and once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Officially, it's
I guess so.
Loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. This is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Jackson going to give to Ingram on the option. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
54. Mike 54.
And tackled down after
You gonna keep doing that home, bro.
1 yard to go on 3rd down.
8-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
They run the option. Jackson will hand it to gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but
Ain't
it's a
gonna
moot
keep
point
doing
now. I
that.
was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He'll buy some time right. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Going over.
About 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They need to get this to the 24 on third.
You ain't going nowhere.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
You ain't going nowhere, weak ass nigga.
Picked off by the former first rounder, Jimmy Ward.
You ain't going nowhere.
Very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's James. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Mike, 48, Mike.
Wait.
Man, I got you.
49, check 49.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Wow, Guap, you suck.
Intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Wow, Guap, you suck. You suck.
As he brings this one all the way back to the 30. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50.
Your arm couldn't get that ball there like that.
We're not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh, wow, I left that man open like that, man. I left that man open like that, man.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to arrest.
Damn, I gave that up today as a friend of all people.
This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here.
Slop ass dead friend of all
people. Bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their
What that is
guys
coming
in
from?
this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nope.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the
So how you go to sleep that fast, dog?
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo winds up and lets it go for
Wow,
Samuel.
Guap, you
This
just,
is
oh
intercepted.
my God.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will be brought
Oh
down
my
as time
God,
is
dog.
now
You
run out
just,
on
oh
this
my
first
God.
half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
He,
And we
he,
welcome you back live now inside the
oh
booth.
my
It's
God.
Charles
I don't know
Davis
what to say.
gun set and ready to rock for the third
He
quarter.
just,
The
oh my
49ers
goodness.
going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
48.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On first down, they go with Mostert again. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Here's Mostert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
One more time with Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are within an extra point tying this thing up. And he's got it up and through.
That ties the game at 14. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
All right.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now this time he'll look to throw.
Kill, turn up.
Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Intercepted.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
My fault.
And that play will go nowhere.
My
Losing
fault.
yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm sorry.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
21. Here we go. Hey, gun.
And they'll run it with Mostert. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Check 13.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, all
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yes, mate. Squeeze, double. Twist. Check safety.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's cool.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Watch the run. Kill.
Here's Mostert.
Go.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
You want to play with that nigga in the middle? I got you, bitch. I play against a nigga named Fresh who do that shit.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Good.
Look at this. A tight end carry.
Oh, you gotta block that. You gotta block that for me, y'all. There's only one man.
Second and 12.
There's only one man.
Mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? You might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Yes, mate. I'm trying to collect. Shit. Alert 3.
Now Mostert. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And partner in a tie game in the
Don't
fourth
play me in that dumbass defense, fool.
That's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Slam.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the 49ers are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Let's get it. Yeah, baby. Woo!
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game.
21. Here we go.
They'll run with Mostert.
Mm.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of six.
I should have took that up the middle.
We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I should have took that slap up the middle.
So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This for the lead in the final stages.
I missed the extra point, man. Wow, man, what's wrong with these kicks?
As this game remains tied here in the 4th.
What's wrong with me in the kicks lately?
Absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take
All
the lead.
right.
They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, run through the post, and this thing could be over.
Any day. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Yeah, you gotta do more than that.
He's got a man. That's Ingram. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4.
You gotta do more than that, boy.
Escaping the pressure right.
Damn, that was my pick right there. Come on, man.
An interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He may try and run for this.
Oh, yeah, you joking? You joking? You ain't finna do that no more, though.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
4th and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Watch the sled. Check.
Now Jackson, eluding the pressure right.
Bitch.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
He did that. He did that on me. He did that on me.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
He did that on me. That's why they playing with that nigga. Why is the whole team flowing?
Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Jackson with a hand on the down the option. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Oh, God.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Jackson. Forced out to his left. Pass incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
It's gonna be a long day, offense.
Jackson to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
That's me. Wow, give me my pick.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings brings up fourth down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy... So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Yep, let's get it. You tried to play me, bitch. I don't get in no goddamn what you call it. That's why I don't get in no field goal, cuz blocks for none of that. That's why I don't get in none of that. I don't get in none of that.
Get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
They'll have to be careful how they handle this. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here we go.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
And the 49er first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 24. Check 24. Whip. Watch the whip. Jump. Check 52.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. This from 52 and this for the win.
Oh my goodness, I think I missed it.
And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game
I missed that motherfucker. God damn.
So it was a golden chance to go ahead here in the final moments, but he misses for a second time in this game.
Brandon, either one of those go, and they might be on their way to a victory. Instead, they're going to have to hold on here defensively just to force overtime.
Let's make these babies crawl the way back.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules.
I missed 2 field goals. It cost me this game. And he won the fucking kid.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around.
All right.
To a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think the Raiders still adjusting to the idea of going down.
The ball go, bitch.
Touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. An option handoff here to Dobbins. Strong running. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Let's go.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go. Plan B. Let's go.
And they have it at the 38-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. So it's more of a statistician to bring that down for us.
Oh, nigga, you gotta come out there and take that block from me. That's all right. Keep playing that. You scared of the run. Just get it.
Gets this one to use check.
Just get it.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. To throw is Garoppolo.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta make the block, and you gotta do a better pass than that, Guap.
They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to work.
That's all right, nigga. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A 25-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
Wow. sleep. You were just snoring.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
Damn
Just a
tough.
short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging
Always
from their tunnel to the roar of this
tomfoolery
frenzied
in the
crowd
game.
here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Wait, that, ready?
Right there, 54 Mike.
Check it.
He's checking.
No,
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
He's crazy. He's checking.
Steps away to his left. And his first look is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
I got you, punk. 54.
Here we go.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
72.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Wait, that, 380. Check it, reload. Don't stand it.
Shotgun now for Brady.
Hey, just me and you.
Oh, boy, this motherfucking
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
good
Sure, that was
run,
necessarily a safety valve or
good
check back
play.
throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up the 1st down.
They run with Jones on 1st down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. They'll try and run for him with Jones. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
They've yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Play action. Now it's Brady. letting one go
Oh,
deep
good
here for
pass.
Cobb.
Good
And
pass.
he's
Good
inside
pass.
the 5. And he's into the end zone.
Good
Touchdown,
pass.
Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski,
Good pass.
51 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his
Good
message
pass.
there,
Very
keep
good
waiting.
pass.
Now
You
Pinion,
had to
kickoff
throw that to
honors
the
following the
inside.
touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy
Good
of the
pass.
25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
45.
Garoppolo now.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 78 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. And down he goes. The 49ers. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he barrels it for a loss of 10.
Let's get it, Bosa. Bosa got his sack. Let's get it. They better double him. They better double him. Wow, did you see that? Did you see that whole ass shit?
Good yardage after the catch as they play good for 30 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got his man in stride. Clean. And
Okay,
they'll get him down as
you
he's
gonna piss
inside
me off
the
in a
40.
minute.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up
On play action, now Brady.
Wow!
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he hauls it up.
The double move, nigga, the double move from Gronk.
Rob Gronkowski. 2 catches, 2
Oh my god, the double move from Gronk just totally.
taken the lead.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to...
My stream up now, if you want to.
Run under it. Mission accomplished.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 14-7.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
You
line.
heard, then you said it, dog.
49er
You
offense
just
to
said,
get
yeah.
this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. It's a gain of 11
I
yards.
said he ain't heard nothing you said, cause he said to that
He's
bullshit.
obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in the way. He pops
Nothing,
out
no.
for 10, 20
You slow
yards.
I
today.
actually
I'm
asked
sorry.
NFL linebackers if that was true.
I said he ain't heard nothing you said.
All of them confirmed that that could be available.
Cause he said to that bullshit.
Running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10". Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there.
What you mean?
A lot of bodies, not much space. He was fortunate to get
I'm
a
not
handle on
sure.
that run.
He'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a
Yeah.
pickup of right around 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage
How
in
they
the
say
running
that?
game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Why I ain't hit that hole better than that? Why y'all ain't let me hit that hole better than that?
A yard or so short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Well, fellas, here we go. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
On 4th down, try the Jets.
This is gonna be I couldn't. Oh, damn it. Good D. Good D. Good D. Good D.
Curious decision to go for
Good
it.
D,
Doesn't
son,
pan
bitch.
out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Now a first down carry by Jones.
No, you ain't finna run. That's what you ain't gonna do.
Here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them.
Say what now?
They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A reminder that
Could be a lot of shit.
around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking downfield for Godwin.
I did. I didn't run with him like I supposed to.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Airing this one out.
That's me, fool. Wow!
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady, his
Wow!
touchdown pass in this
Wow!
half as the Buccaneers tackle
He dominated on me then with Evans, though. I can't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing then. You can't say I played good defense, cause I jumped right up underneath the pick deck, just like I supposed to. Evan, he just dogged me, dog. He just dogged me, but it's alright. Yeah, you like that time. No, what's going like what 5'11", something like that. He ain't 6 feet. I think Verrett 6'1", 6 foot, something like that. He might be 5'11". No.
Sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football.
You gonna keep playing me in that bullshit. I gotta kill that.
Possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
See if they can recoup and recover.
Man, look at how... That ain't my fault. Look at this, man. That ain't my fault. That's guap, man. That's guap. That's guap, man. That ain't my fault. That's guap, man. Why would you throw that so short? I'm leading that man up. Throw that to that open space. Throw that to that open space.
So after the INT, it's Brady being chased out left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
He knows something. Watch this, boy. He knows something, boy. Watch this. Boy, he is dogging me. He is dogging me. He is dogging me. He is dogging me. Dog, he is dogging me. I don't like that shit. He is dogging me, nigga. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. He dog. I'm playing. Okay, play the ball, Rod. Don't play the man. Play the ball. Play the ball better, Rod. Don't play the man. Play the ball. That is bullshit.
Well, they better figure
He
something
knows
out
something.
this.
He knows something.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Nigga. Nigga. It ain't like goddamn I ain't Del it ain't like he just beat my man. He is skying
Set to
over
get this
me.
drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity
I'm
here
talking
to
about
put some
I'm talking
bounds
about
on this deficit before
it's
half.
nothing I can do, Thump. He just dogging my niggas. Nigga. Nigga.
Shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Nigga. I'm
Looks like
talking
it's tight
about
end Kittle. And they were able to spread
nigga.
the field across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, 49ers.
11.
On play action, now Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for
He on that man. Wow.
Oh, and a bad
Who
throw
is that?
there. It's intercepted.
They ain't got no cornerbacks like that, man. From
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first
They ain't got a
half.
chance, cuz. They ain't got a
That
chance.
late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of
okay.
today's NFL.
Okay, he beat me in that. So I'm gonna have to run some of this.
Clock at 20 seconds to go.
And he got down.
First and 10. They'll roll him out right.
I'm talking about, look at that. He gotta play for nigga. How is this nigga finding the open zone like that? Nigga, he double moving the fuck out my man. And I ain't ran no man. I ran zone.
Stretch their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover.
Wow, this nigga here know how to play them niggas. He know how to play. And why is everybody going to Brady? I got a quarterback spy right there. Why is everybody going to Brady?
Jumbled defensively, one play and into the end zone.
I'm playing a zone behind it, and I got a quarterback spy to follow Brady. Why is everybody going to
So
Brady?
just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Cause he slot.
Here's Richie James on the return.
Okay, how many? I'm down with 28.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down.
This be the greatest comeback in history if I can make it off, pull it off.
19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play.
Nigga, if he keep on that damn dogging my man like that, and I'm playing defense, ain't shit I could do. He had 3 touchdowns where I played good defense, and he just skied over my niggas. Wow.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Wow.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Wow.
The 49ers gonna have the
Wow, dog. I'm talking about wow.
Underway on EA Sports. Now James returning.
I'm talking about one shit. No, that's horrible, dog. That shit dirty than a motherfucker.
First and 10.
That's dirty than a motherfucker.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
You don't want
Garoppolo on first down. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Raheem Mostert.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. They were right there waiting, and they stopped it for a minimum.
And why, Guap, I hate you. I hate you, dog. That's a tight end screen. Look how they going out. Why would you throw that like that?
Get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
Check 45 to Mike.
Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Garoppolo again. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They'll stay on the ground.
Why in the...
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gold able to tack on the extra point.
You okay, Shell?
Cut the lead down now to 22.
Am I too loud?
To kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work
Okay.
on to make sure that
Yeah, I got you, son, bitch. I got you, son, bitch. I got you. I got this nigga Nard. I got this nigga Nard. I got this nigga Nard. I got this nigga.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady.
I got this nigga Nard. I got this fuck nigga.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He's going deep for Brown.
I got this nigga Nard. I got him. I might come back, boy. I might come back.
They take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away.
Yeah, play that man.
Saying, guys,
let's go.
Play that man. Play that man. I'm gonna put you on an island, bitch. I'm gonna put you on an island, bitch. I'm gonna put you on an island, ho.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Come on, boy.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Garoppolo gonna give to Mostert.
He's scared. You scared of that goddamn what you call it, bitch? Yeah, that's what I want. Putting you on that island, weak ass fuck, nigga. Let's go.
is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it second and short. This is Mostert, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Yeah, the 49ers are going to have first and goal.
Wow! That ain't no touchdown, man.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help them.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2.
21. What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
49ers 22. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them come and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to patch together.
Wow, boy. That's...
They haven't allowed a point this half. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made here at the 36. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They'll try to use the clock with Fournette. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now a play fake. Brady.
Wow, I did. I didn't put what's the name in that zone.
San Francisco territory.
I ain't got them. What's the name in that zone, man?
About a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So that's 1 second to go. Warning. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Steps away.
Oh, wow, man. Wow, he wide open on that. He wide open on that. He wide open on that. How is the damn end?
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. Get that ball. 54. Mike, 54. Get the ball.
Brady gonna throw here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Second down and 10.
11.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. He'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Get that! Fuck you! Fuck you! And the goddamn...
They felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93%.
Damn, I gotta call that time out,
I'm
man.
still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I'm not looking for stats or for what reason.
Kill him!
How about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Yeah, you better run that time out, bitch.
Back to throw, Brady.
Kill him, Bosa!
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And I blitzed, man. How come they ain't getting no pressure?
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run it with Jones.
Strip him, Fred.
Going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down.
He better.
Charles, in this one, the 4th quarter,
He better have.
a lot more interesting, I know, than I
Well, than a pick.
probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling
Fuck,
just a little
Guap.
bit short.
Them goddamn other passes earlier, Guap. Fuck me. And that damn shit. Hey, Shell, you put me some Sprite with them, man. You finna sit down. You give me some Sprite, cake, please? No, that's just on the 5. I'm in the 15. I'm in the 1500. No, that's my ranking points. I'm in the 5. I'm like 4,000. I'm like 4. No, I doubt you in the 4,000. No, he probably like 40. Shit, I was in the top 1%. Yeah. Say what, baby? Who put it on the counter? Your mama. No, I didn't. I had coffee today. I ain't. You a lie. I don't believe you, shit. I don't believe you, shit.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the
New
locker
York.
room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers
Thank you.
get set to do battle with the New York Giants.
Playing against the Giants. Dude named Easy. Easy E4.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
4,864. Ain't bad there. You're in the top 93%.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's
You're over
first drive
500.
and second down.
You're over 500. I told your ass.
Now Jones. And his throw is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's third down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Jones to throw on third down. Into heavy traffic.
Fred, boy, I love you, Fred. I'm so happy they boosted you up to the 90s. You make it so much easier.
That's kind of a double.
Man, look at
the
him.
interception on the opening drive. That's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. First carry for Raheem Mostert.
Well played.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's
But you got to be careful on it. You the run that read option. You got to keep your eye on that receiver. If they come.
There's Mostert.
Mm-hmm.
Run down this time at the 5-yard.
If he fall, but if he you gotta train your eyes to immediately go back to that running back if that cornerback fade down on. You feel what I'm saying? It take a little time because it took me 2 years to get these read options. Real talk. Why?
Here's Mostert. And the Niners
It's a read option.
as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Shit, you gonna end up doing it. And see how cause when niggas play that man coverage on you, when niggas play that man coverage on you, no, I ain't saying now. I'm not saying right now. I'm saying no. You can do. I'll help you because what I started out with simple read options. Little simple read. I was only one read or I ran it. Like the one where Debo got the slant cutting across the middle of the field.
You're exactly right about that.
I'll show you in a
It's just
second.
the vision.
That's excellent against niggas who running man and trying to stop your run. Who doing the man blitzes and trying to stop your run.
Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space.
Soon as that linebacker blitz coming in or whatever, you throw it to Debo. If he stay back, you watching one man on one side. If he stay back, you don't press that. You just go and run your play.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I'm on it.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there.
I pay attention sometime.
Officially nothing.
But I mean, he ain't just picked the Giants for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't just play with the Giants.
Throwing Jones. He's going to launch this thing way down. Oh, this is taken in.
Did he catch that? Yes, he did.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
31 yards.
Wasn't it?
And the Giants first down.
And I hit his ass. Big drop.
Play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
I be forgetting that they tight end fast as fuck too. I'm happy you reminded me on that shit.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh,
He's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds.
man, you ain't gotta do all that with Grunt. But I ain't gonna lie though, the way that nigga played with him that last game, shit.
That's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play. And then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off. And he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And according to Next Gen stats,
Hell no.
speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
You can feel the weight. You can feel the weight. You can feel the weight of the defenders. I mean, defenders on the game. The weight of the players. Nah, what he ran? He had to run a C route to be open on that. People don't usually run. Yep. No, he run a double move. Wow. Yeah, that was touchdown. He got them feet down. But I'm trying to see how my man wasn't in that deep third.
Confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback.
Well, my man wasn't in that third right though.
They prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback.
Maybe I gotta protect the sticks.
25-yard line.
Protect the sticks.
Francisco offense ready to start their next
Really, you gonna leave that gaping hole like that?
good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
Let's go. Oh, I ain't had the juke.
With an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play.
I was trying to break out that tackle and it made me juke.
That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Here we go.
What? What is your order kick out?
On 1st down, Garoppolo. The looting
pressure right. And he
Oh
was hit
my
as he
God.
threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you
I
want
ain't
to
wanna,
flush.
I ain't wanna,
This one's
yeah,
designed.
risk that.
They
You
make
know what I'm
sure
saying?
they
So I was
don't
trying
get
to
to
throw it to
his right.
Debo cutting
They get
across my
out of the
face.
pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the
Nah, he
ball.
just threw that shit
Resulted in an
stupid.
incompletion.
Yeah,
Flush to his
nah.
right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he
I
tries
sent
this
him,
one
I
away
sent
from
him out on
home
that
at the
route
game.
only just
Now it's third
to
down.
get some niggas
Oh, I
open. Yeah,
like
just
that
to get
right
some
there.
niggas open.
Not only was it the right
Which
play,
Debo
throw it
did
the
get
way you
open,
got it.
but
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 21 yards there on third down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
how you didn't pick up that man? How you didn't?
And a short
Nigga, I'm finna
gain
run that
getting him
again.
to the
Don't pick up
37-yard
Williams.
line.
Don't pick up Williams.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
37-yard line.
Yeah, and he supposed to pick that man up. Just like that. Just like that, man. That was but the last one was the touchdown. If he picked that man up, man, look how much holes I had right there. It was too spaced out.
Football this strong, right up the middle. I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side.
Debo, nigga. Fuck around in that dumbass zones too. I'm gonna dog your ass.
Nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. Here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now they're
Is you
inside
running
the
man
10
or
as he's brought
zone?
down at the
That's
9.
hard to tell.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be
You running
second
zone?
down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I am. Cause I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of you.
Mostert. And this time he's not going.
No, I'm saying I was doing it while you were saying this shit. You you like a few seconds behind
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if
on the video.
keep that,
On the video.
going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He was running man right then too. Ooh.
We've
Ooh.
hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Now that took some getting used to because the format was
Coming up at
different.
halftime,
It was
a quick
changed.
visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
They go.
Now Mostert.
They go. They go.
Will have the first down.
They go. Playing me with that weak ass defense. Let go.
A 5-yard
What you
gain,
doing?
and now
What you
they'll
doing?
set up first and
You
goal.
staying the same thing. No, it's a trap too.
They'll run with Mostert. And he's
I got wham in here. I got a wham, but I got a dirt. Hey, I got a dirty wham to show you though. I got one where Kittles go in motion.
first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
He go in motion and attack that center, help out on that block on that center.
14-7 ball game.
Mm-hmm.
The score, Niners 14, Giants 7.
Yep.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
We play with the 49er playbook and just add on certain plays. That's what I did. I do because you need to learn the plays.
First and 10.
I can play every formation in my playbook. I just choose not to because I choose not to because I got certain plays that I like that I know can tear up some shit. But if I need to change up, I can.
Probably not what you were hoping for when you
I
got
just
the
don't
offensive
do. I'm
side.
stubborn a lot of times. Sometimes I change up and think freely.
That didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care
Yeah.
of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back.
No, I added shit to it. That's what I'm saying.
There is second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete.
incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Normally you think the tight
It
end's
supposed to
going to be
be.
able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
Yeah, it's a little easier to do it.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
He did that on me.
He's at the 30.
Where my cigarettes at, man? That was all my fault, man. That was all my fucking fault, man. I didn't think he. Come on, now. He ain't been running the whole game. I ain't think he had that. I ain't think he was that smooth to cut back like that on my ass. He did that shit. He did that shit. And I'm talking about it just opened up for him too off that stretch. And I know better. I know to be the safety and just watch for the cutback. Damn. As soon as I attacked, that's when he made that cut too. As soon as I overran, that's when he made that cut.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Nah, I'm gonna take it.
And we see James
Damn.
bring it out to the 25. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I got this.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast.
Who you talking
about?
You talking about, cuz?
And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
65.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
Wow.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Wow, did you look how they made me drop that? Look how they made me drop this. Look how they made me drop this. Just look how they made me drop that. And I'm trying to throw it to the sideline, dog. To lead this man over to the sideline. That's why I'm running it. And Guap still throws that like that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about it in the half. Don't do anything else. Let's get out of there.
And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away.
I told y'all, pitchers don't do it just.
Step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
She ain't old. She nigga my age.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No, I'm 41.
And he can't get away from the pressure.
Yeah.
The Giants get there. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback.
I'm
Keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive and get him on the ground.
Well, Same target, same result. It's Kittle. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch. It's still an effective game nonetheless.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Bring it.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Watch David Greenman.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Undercrush.
65, 65.
Shift. Alert 3.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Damn, dude.
They hand it off to Mostert. Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 30.
Y'all so stupid.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities.
Yeah, as soon as you came to the door. Damn!
Good, everything got funneled to the nose tackle.
That nigga is so stupid, dog.
Able to haul it in as
Yeah, man. Man, listen here, man. This is my brother. He's the pure definition of goddamn do not turn down.
way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Garoppolo on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they're backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Wait. 11, 11.
I wish we would. We trying to keep Juice. I threw that to Juice then. I be throwing it to Juice. Because I love Juice, dog. Man, very good hand. Nigga can play tight end, fullback, running back.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away, following the touchdown.
Nigga, I seen him stiff arm a nigga and lift him in the air and throw him.
Showtime, baby.
I'm talking about literally, a nigga tried to jump and he tackled his man. He stiffed arm him, lift him up, and threw him, dog.
If you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
I don't know. Matter of fact, it was old dude from the Steelers. What's his name? It came from Miami that year. What's his Patrick? Yep.
Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go.
Dog that man.
Stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Again to Barkley on the go. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter.
I found a way to make the 3-3. I mean the 3-4 effective with my boys. No. I got Kinlaw and Armstead and Bosa on the line to help take up double teams. So Ken Law and them can run free in that back.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's been a long day for you. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Off play action. Jones.
Oh, I couldn't get.
Incomplete. Took a
And they
shot
brain
at the
pressure.
quarterback.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up.
It seemed like, but one of them niggas gonna come out.
In the end zone over
You
the
seen how he came almost hit his ass?
Into the line, facing a 3rd and 7, following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Come on, Bosa. Get him, Bosa. Get him. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. So I know what plays Bosa gonna goddamn go in on.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the
End
incompletion.
of April, beginning of March, ain't it? One of the here. One of the other. One of the other. I mean, ending of April, beginning of May, I think. One of them hoes.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
It open. Wow.
And Tate's got it.
Wow.
And he'll go down
Wow.
before getting this inside
Wow.
the 30. 4th down
I
conversion
did.
plays.
That nigga double moved. That nigga had so many moves on the field. Look up at the top right there. That nigga had so many moves. Somebody was bound to get over.
The big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna be open on this. Come on, bitch. Lakers.
Operating from the gun.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. Killing their ass. Like he was mad.
On this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Here we go. I got it.
It's Barkley on the counter. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Yeah, the Giants are going to be
Alright, now we can play good D. Now we can play what we want. Now we can play what we want.
They're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Alright, let's go. Now we can play what we want. Let's go. Come on, Fred. Come on, Fred. Come on, Fred. Come on, Fred. Show him what the best middle linebacker in the league is. Come on, Fred. That's locked up. That's locked up, homeboy. None of that.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction.
Good go, Greenlaw.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Danny. Mike 5-4. I'm scared.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Ooh.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Good screen, dog. I was not expecting it. That's a good screen. I was not expecting the screen.
And through the air. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
They'll try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded
Yeah, he did it. He played
zone.
smart.
And we see
He hit me
chains
with a
and will now
scream, and I wasn't
return, and they'll
expecting
bring
it.
it out to the
That was smart.
25.
That was very smart.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Not many people are focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks if you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
21. Here we go.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Y'all so stupid.
Here we go.
Check 55 to Mike. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all
Hey, alert!
Check three. Say. Deuce. No.
Whoa. Check that out.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Here we go. Whoa.
55. I got 55. Pick me up. Here we go.
Garoppolo to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. And he's across for the touchdown.
ISO. You remember the ISO, Nard? Check out the ISO on the cover, too.
This late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Got three. Three down.
It's all right.
Kill.
Well, fellas, here we go.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go, D.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7.
How are we doing?
Giants 22. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about? Don't.
Away following the touchdown.
Oh, what the hell? I don't drink no Joe
Takes
Louis.
this about 5 yards deep.
Oh, he was just talking. Oh, he just asked about me. Okay, I got you. I got you.
At their own 25-yard line.
He ain't ready at all. Oh.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball
Baseball.
is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we...
Oh, that's a hard playoff time. Butler have shown to be a little bit more effective than George at times, but George have shown too when he healthy. So I don't know. That's a hard one. But I'm a Butler fan, so mhm. What way said? I'm sorry, sure. I don't know. If I was out of those three, I would have to pick Bill because Bill don't play the defense that Paul and Jimmy play. But Bill got better offense than Jimmy. Bill got better offense than Jimmy. I mean, but Jimmy can give you 20 and help minimize your best score. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Um,
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at
ooh,
Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks
ooh.
love their
Tatum.
football
I
in
probably had to pick
Seattle.
Tatum.
This was the scene a moment ago as
I
the
know Tatum
Pistons
nice,
came out
but
on
I know
top,
Tatum nice.
and it was just
I know
absolutely
Tatum nice,
dominated in this
but
building.
Bill,
They're set for football. Slower week
Bill
ahead as
damn
the
near lead.
Seahawks get
Ain't he
set to
leading the league
match
in
up
scoring with like
with
30
the
something
San
points?
Francisco 49ers. And he's probably
And
realizing he
Bill
should
been
have stayed in the
underrated
end
for a
zone as he
while,
could not
dog.
muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't
Does
get it out to
yeah,
the 20-yard line on a kickoff return,
yeah,
that's a disappointment. But some of these teams,
yeah,
special teams coaches,
hell
with
yeah.
approval by the head coach,
And he
they give you
proving it.
full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And now
What you
bring the
playing?
plays
Okay, you
immediately
running,
taken
run
out at
that.
the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good
And
run
you got one
defense.
hand playing with
Linebackers making
linebacker.
plays
What
near
you
the
got him
line of
playing?
scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And shutting the tackle, and now some room. And he'll be taken
Yeah, he good. I ain't taking it
got
from
this
him.
one up to the 35-yard line. It's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone.
What cornerback gonna tackle Debo one-on-one?
Good for the receptions for
Other
the
than somebody
receivers.
big and
Which is why they
physical.
work on that.
Yeah, it
They
gotta
have
be
footballs
big.
with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to
Yeah,
find the
hit
laces.
one-on-one tackles
That
in the
takes
open field like that
time.
where
Just
Debo
get
can
the
kind of
ball
give him a
in bounds,
move
and
and
that's how they
nah, I don't
practice it
know.
all the time now too.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick
I'm
throw.
sure gonna give you that. I'm sure gonna take
For
it.
only a couple.
Samuel. 2 yards on the pickup.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
He trying to play me in a cover four, man. Notice that too, the Nod. You're gonna have a lot of folks running in 3-3-4 that cover four drop.
Let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the
Yep,
league.
you're gonna
And when they
have
come
a
into
lot of
this
people
game
play
with the
that.
idea,
And now,
slow him down.
just know
Otherwise, it's going to be a long
them purple
afternoon.
zones can go in the hard flats. You can change that.
So after 2 first downs, they get another
So
here.
they can change coverage so don't just say, oh, okay, he playing that and he watching the middle. I can throw it underneath right here because he might change it up on your ass.
Jump, jump, jump. Check 52. Jam. Watch out.
This is Mostert. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 9 yards is
Yeah, I set them in there because I know what niggas like to run. They like to run cover two, cover four drop, huh? Yeah, I got mostly inside run because we got so much stretch and
got 9. That leaves
pull
him with
plays
7 to
running
go.
outside. I need something so when I need it inside, you know what I'm saying? I have it in my audible.
Hey, switch gears.
So I got something to hit outside. I got something to hit outside.
And he stopped
A
the
pull.
run
I got a stretch, a pull, and I got something to hit in the middle. Mostly on every play that you see me pick
third down looming.
Defensively, we always
to attack the run how I need to.
support it. I think the way that he gets there,
Cause you can't stop every fucking thing on me. You can't stop every fucking thing.
prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Yeah, he did.
On third down,
Yeah, he running that 3-4. He got him playing middle linebacker.
as he's brought down at the
So
44-yard
I'm gonna take my little 3-4 yards here, shit like that.
result in a fresh set of downs.
I know it.
Here we go. 120.
I know he fast.
21. Here we go.
Check 31.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He'll get this into the hands of
I hate you, Guap. Look at that play. Why you do it like that, you stupid bitch.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Flushed out right. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. No gain.
Damn, Guap, you fucked up a goddamn.
They couldn't get anything going there out of the
Oh,
weak side of the
man.
swing pass.
And didn't we have
It was
a
late.
discussion
I saw him late,
about
no.
wanting to get the backs more involved in the
Big
passing game?
emphasis.
Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense
He fucked up my drive, man. I ain't trying to make passes like that.
9 now on this pretty
Who-
long opening drive. But this is third down.
49
From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
See that dumbass shit, man. And see, I knew that. I knew that. That's the only reason he getting into that. Cause they'll blitz out that shit. That's the only reason he got into that. Cause they'll blitz out that shit. Bitch ass nigga. I knew the blitz was coming. I knew it. Why y'all ain't blocked that for me?
And look at this, they're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. We're scoreless after 1.
I'm gonna go on punt. I'm gonna play right. I'm gonna go on punt.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch
Huh?
Wisnowski to punt this one away. Back deep,
No.
Philip Dorsett. And this is away. It's a high kick. And
I mean, I set dude up for that screen, and Guap fucked that pass up, man. So that fucked up my drive, cause I wasn't looking to do nothing deep until later on in the game. You know what I'm saying? I try to come up with game plans on certain teams, dog.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't care about the time as long as, you know, if he let me score off one of my basic plays from the jump, then I'll score, you know.
Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
To throw is Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson.
So you can't jump. You got down. All right, and you looking for the running back.
First down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's caught by
He want to see he want to keep playing me like that. I'm gonna pick that dumb shit. Keep on. You keep on, dude. But you is not gonna get that top read what you want, cause that's what you want. You want me to play the flat so you can do that shit, but I'm not. I'm gonna let you think it dunk.
forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out
Good go.
midfield.
Ran that shit with Wilson then.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Check back, check.
I got him in the spot now. I mean contain. They ain't finna get that now. No running.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Oh, wrong man.
Here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get
Wow, he threw that perfect.
Defensive teams think they come
Fuck.
in bunches.
You threw that perfect, bitch. I tried to cut up under that. I tried to cut up under that.
So from inside the 20, here's first
He threw that perfect, daughter. I tried to cut up under that.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Bitch ass nigga.
No touchdowns.
Run it again, fuck nigga.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Run it again, fuck nigga. Run it again.
On 2nd and
Ain't then.
9.
Ain't then. Get that. Ain't then. We own it, bitch.
To the fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh, wow. He found that nigga den right there.
Short of the first down.
He's good play. Okay, so I see everything you got trying to attack the middle or either the side. Okay. Everything you got trying to attack the middle or either the slide.
It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry,
Okay.
the ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that
Ain't nobody
happens,
going in motion,
that's
bitch.
a game for the defense.
Not in that formation. Give me that. Nothing, nigga. I kills that, bitch. Don't play me. Don't play me.
Unable to get there. And the 49ers are going to
I read that from the jump, nigga. Don't play me. Fourth and 1. He thought he was gonna get that on it. He thought he was gonna get that on it because I only had 3 down linemen. I got 3 down linemen right there for a reason, fool.
But you figure from this spot, you need a good 50
I got 3 down linemen in there for a reason. It's 4 down linemen, but I got the end in the quarterback spot. So soon as he hike it, that end draw up and get in the middle to help out. You know what I'm saying? And who in my middle is Kinlaw, Bosa, and Armstead. So they gonna pick up a double team somewhere. Me and Fred just roam in that middle. Somebody gonna hit you.
For 2, here's 2nd and 8.
I just gotta stay on my shit.
There's Mostert.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta hold that block,
Here for a
baby.
good little run as
That's
the
a good
clock
run.
continues to run. The 49ers now
I'm
use
watching the
the
time.
first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
He running that cover 4. I know he's trying. He'll limit. I don't know the zone depth he got that shit in though.
There'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
Yeah, cause that's the best one.
Prior to going out of bounds.
He ran a couple folds. He ran a
San
couple folds in.
Francisco on a pickup of 16.
First down, San Francisco.
It's because if the men in that one, if the men come across their zone, it turns to man.
21.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. The loop. Now Garoppolo.
And I hate you. Why is you fumbling like that?
Are able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
He got to have that
They
fumble
went
shit
far
on
it,
it.
but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
He got to have that fumble shit on. And if he run that cover too, somebody in that middle. So I gotta hit with. But I gotta attack.
That was big for them.
11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo.
I hate you, Guap. I hate you, Guap. Like a motherfucker, boy.
Timeout signaled for
Oh.
with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Somebody coming. Okay.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Okay. Let's go.
Open man is out.
Let's go.
Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, 49ers.
4 seconds. Can I? What you call it to be on that? That's 65. I can't do that.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Go ahead.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before
Good sack. Good sack. That nigga coming off that end, man. They got. Was that Dunbar? No, that's what's the name.
This first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just keep going. It's all right.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it.
Don't wake your ass up. Get him, Bosa.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Don't.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless, really.
Don't play with me
In the
then,
face of a
goddamn.
pass rush
Goddamn,
like
kick
that, they
your
were
ass,
on
your
an
snoring
instant.
ass.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield.
Get him,
He
both.
got there and put his man on the ground.
Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's
He
Greg
watched that
Olsen.
egg.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down.
You see, he
Didn't quite
threw it
get to the
too.
marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call.
Oh, he did.
If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
They'll try and run
Bitch. Come on, man. You gotta help me
to
out,
the
Fred.
33, good enough for a first down. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll move the chains. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Penny. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Now Wilson.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 7-yard carry, setting up with a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check 43. Under 10. Under 10. Hey. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson, flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
If it is, let's go. There it is. Weak ass nigga. Yo, sorry ass nigga. Yo, simple ass goddamn offense.
Midfield, right at the 48. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each
Alright,
play
and you
work?
still running it.
Okay,
Let's go.
what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Here's a
I got plays that gonna get his dumb ass out of a tight formation to kill it.
before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Tight formation to kill it. He running between a cover 4, cover 2. Cover 4, cover 2.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo gets this one to use check. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Now he want to change the cover 3, no.
Utilizing this position. backs to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back.
He's scared too. Cause look how he moving the offensive line now. I mean defensive line.
Back now in Seattle,
He's scared.
Washington. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth.
I'll give you some run, Cam.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. Give him 3 on first down.
You're too aggressive, young man. It helps with the run. Cause this cornerback, I mean the safeties.
On second and 7, Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5.
It helps with the run. Yeah, it does.
Given 3 on the screen, he couldn't break free, and it's third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right.
Here go my wham right here.
Was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Oh, it didn't work that time. I supposed to went to the left. I supposed to went to the left with it. I supposed to went to the left with it. I'm gonna kick a field goal. I supposed to went to the left with it. I supposed to went to the left. Damn, you picked them up, Kittles, and not got down. I am. I'm going 3.
One of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up in the way that these defenses have played?
And I know exactly what I need to do on this play right here to get some extra pressure. Where you at? Where you at, forward?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I'll tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Shift, shift. 14. Check 37. Check 37.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's good.
Wow. Wow.
And he will score.
Why you ain't play tight on this? I know I bumped and ran. Why you ain't play tight on that? You gave him too much room. Fuck, that was my fault. Pay more attention, better attention. Pay better attention. That was my fault. Pay better attention.
No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence is right there.
Here's James. And he'll get to the 30
My fault, gentlemen. I'll make it back up to you. I'll make it back up to you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again.
Keep you in there. I like you in there.
24-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Down at the 23-yard line.
On second down, Mostert. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands.
I'm talking about
And this effort won't be
why that screen ain't working for me right now. What the fuck?
That'll be a pickup of just 2.
He right there in that bullshit.
First things first.
And my lineman refused to go out on it. Do you see that?
Pick up a completion here, otherwise this one's over.
He refused to go on out there and pick up that fucking man. He supposed to be attacking that dude.
Go for it here on 4th down.
65, 65.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Garoppolo to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about
Why did
the
I call
1-yard
timeout
line.
right there?
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final.
Why did I call the timeout right there?
They'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Garoppolo.
Got it. Let's go.
He's got it. It's caught for a touchdown.
I knew you. I knew it was a cover 2. That's why I hurried up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
I put him in a bad predicament because now Kittles and old buddy dragging across the field is going across the middle. You got to check one or the other, son, bitch.
And this is indeed
You got to check one or the other.
lead.
Niners 10, Seahawks 7. Mitch Wishnowsky.
I supposed to been had a touchdown from the screen.
Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
If that man would have just ran out there and picked that man up like he's supposed to, man.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26
Hey, baby.
officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
They on the table and went right here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
What, baby?
Well, going into the final play of this game,
Got a
they
blue
knew
pick.
that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't.
Boy,
do that.
hey.
However, we were treated really a spectacular.
Even though they didn't finish
Nada.
You're exactly right. They took a
Boy,
stand
look
for
at
the
this.
pass
Boy, I
rush,
didn't
but
know that.
still,
I was
what a
efficient
great
than a
game.
motherfucker, even though the
Toss
score
game,
didn't look
even
like
though
I
they
was
both knew it was
15
a
to
long
15
shot.
for 152 yards. I was 100% completion, nigga. No. Yeah, I can. I guess. I ran it with 15, 16, 17. I ran it 17 times. I was basically balanced. Dorset, them two passes I let you. Without that, this nigga wouldn't even had 100 yards on passing. Out there, I played D on that bitch. Metcalf will not beat me. Metcalf will not beat me. Lockett, he got route running, but Metcalf will not beat me. That bitch going deep is so dirty, dog. That bitch will not beat me.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's
Is
Stadium in
this the
Santa
same
Clara.
dude?
The scene
No.
a short time ago. This
I'm playing
crowd
Seattle
loved the
again.
49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers
How
get
you
set
know?
to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they'll get him down right around the
Well,
25,
he
actually the
fucked up this
26
time.
officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ball in the air.
Now Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before it's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Oh,
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a man who played for the Army here in the Golden State, Rashad Penny. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
running back gonna catch a pound at home, boy.
This is 3rd down.
Your running back gonna catch a pound at home, boy. Your running back gonna catch a pound at home, boy. Think we playing?
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Back.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
Nope.
And it is incomplete.
Nope.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Yeah, cause the running back I had him, but I had pressure coming off. If the running back was coming out, pressure was coming. I had 6 niggas. Coming. Yeah, that was a fast read, dog. He had somebody he originally wanted to go to, and he ain't.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a
Yeah,
man
I'm
in
on.
his face immediately.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Wide, get wide.
21. Hey, gun.
Come on, Dwelly. I need you to. Wow, that man came out there like that, dude.
Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage,
Oh,
but the Seahawks
he running
defense
different coverage now.
lined up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at
He
a
running a
3rd down and
different
12.
coverage now. It's still a cover 3 though. It's still a cover three though. It's still a cover three, so we're gonna do it like this.
Check. 49, guys.
Garoppolo.
You dumbass. It's still a cover three.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
You gotta know how to cover that, nigga. You ain't and you the best way to cover that, you ain't playing with no linebacker. You playing with the safety. And I'm going for the races. Now you wanna go switch between that and cover two. Nigga, I'ma kill you. Nah, I'm good. Whatever, nothing.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive
He ain't have nobody up on. Look how much he ain't have nobody behind there but one man. I'm running a trap, dude. I'm gonna pick him up. Every time I don't see them, I see less than one man back there. Shit. I'm gonna run the trap on your bitch ass. I'm gonna run that trap on that bitch ass, dog. One of them linemen gonna pick him up.
He's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for a fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So
it's amazing what one decision can do
We own it.
in the chain of events, right?
We see you don't want to do nothing but go short. We own it.
But it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end.
I'm gonna make you run this time. I gotta make you run out this time. I gotta change. What I'm gonna do.
after the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, he finna quit. He finna quit.
Right there. 54, right there.
He finna quit.
Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field.
Come on, both of y'all. Stunt through there. Stunt through there. Push that pocket.
And with very little time left on
He
the
finna
play
quit.
clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He finna quit. Your opponent experienced a network issue. Nah, bitch, he finna quit. That's what it is. What I told you, dog. To quit. Ooh, he was ranked 1,000. I'm finna see if he was the same dude. Yep, he was the same dude. Daughter or lie. He still got the law. Like this shit. Was it 13 or 3? It couldn't have been 13. No, I mean, no, 13. I'm quite sure. I'm stop playing that 9. I'm gonna stop playing that 9. Goddamn, you ain't finna get 10. I ain't finna be at 10, Lola. Shit. And I'm going back to the drawing board. I ain't finna come back and play online till I know, goddamn, I got some for sure play.
This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys
Buffalo.
and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills.
Who is this? Ghost has no limit. Okay. Ghost has no limit. If they gonna give me the same dude back to back and shit. That one happened to me a couple of times too. Do I get the same dude back to back like that? I played the opponent 2 times before, but it don't be back to back like that. They got no choice. Cover 3.
run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down, getting this one to
Ooh.
about the
They
30.
ain't got no choice. The game will sometimes randomly put it like
Drive
that.
out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Garoppolo going to give to
Get
Mostert.
on me, homeboy. And we to the. Damn it! I hate
Some pass
that what you call to
protection
slow me
before
up.
being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
For a lot of guys playing this
He
game,
running man, so let's give him some slants.
through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Garoppolo on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
I like you in that, homeboy. You keep playing man on me.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's go.
This is Mostert.
I'm gonna take whatever 1-2 yards you give me.
Set up a third down and 2.
But not much on that run,
You see it? Watch. Pay attention to that blitz right there, Nard. You're gonna see a lot of that too. Cause that blitz right there kind of help contain run. And it bring pressure, and it bring pressure on the pass.
And he will have a first down here.
Pay attention to that. And they'll couple it. They will that. They'll couple it with that defense right there.
This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing
Oh shit! I gotta teach you how to put a nigga in the spot in, and put them niggas in quarterback contains.
6 yards was the pickup on the
R1 twice. Put them in quarterback contains. Put your ends in quarterback contains.
Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make
Oh my God! I hate you, Guap. Throw that to the side. Maybe I need to log that. Maybe that's me. That got to be me. Because you can't be that slop on that pass, man.
eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stares the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards.
You can't be that slop on that pass, dog. You can't be. That man is open.
This was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't.
Kittles is open on that, man. I don't understand that.
They just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Man, I got you. Bobo's the mic. Mike's Bobo. Right now. 44.
Garoppolo gonna go on 4.
What? Dog, I mean, y'all, look at this. Look at this. What else could I do, man?
But it doesn't work out. And this
Man, look at this. What else could I do on that, man? That ain't my fault.
5 of the afternoon.
Man, that man opened on a... He on a drag. He on a drag. I don't supposed to...
10 at the 33-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. It's caught left side by John Brown.
Man, what did I run that had him...
Big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the
Sky.
40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. It's a part of that. It's a part of that. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I can't believe they let you play.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Get that!
The left side,
Ooh, Mosley. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Keep playing with me. Come on, dog.
4 yards the pickup, first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
That was bullshit, man, that pass, man. That man wide the fuck open, man. There's always some bullshit to make me fight in this fucking game.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen.
We on that bitch. We on that bitch.
And this
This is intercepted.
Damn, I couldn't get both feet in there.
So very close to a turnover
Play me,
in the end
weak
zone.
ass nigga.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Mike 20.
And he's going to have this pretty close to a first
Why
down
they-
as the tackle is made at the Niners'
Man,
18-yard
the
line.
X button made me.
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for this with Singletary.
Man, look at that, man.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo
I'm gonna beat your ass. What's up?
An 18-yard
Not right now,
touchdown
sucker.
run. And they are able to strike
What's
first
that?
here on their opening drive. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was
Oh, they got that nigga throwing strength for 99, so I gotta make them windows very tight. I can't leave nothing open.
Makes the score Bills 7,
Listen,
49ers
that
nothing.
nigga fucked up a perfectly good pass.
After the touchdown, Bass to
That
kick it
post
away.
6.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have...
He's got a man complete. The 30. 10.
Keep playing me in that cover 3, bitch. I'm gonna kill you. You think I'm playing? I'm gonna dog your motherfucking ass. That was bullshit. It's supposed to be 14-7.
Niners are within an extra point of tying this thing up. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch and take it.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And down he goes. The 49ers
Get him, Kinlaw.
Javon Kinlaw, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
That's how I look when I set it up, Nard, for running quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Allen gonna try and throw on 3rd down. Going deep for Diggs.
Damn it!
Caught inside the 25.
You supposed to be in that deep zone.
For a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs.
He supposed to be, that don't matter. He supposed to be in that deep 3rd. Look what I played. He's supposed to be in that deep 3rd, dog.
Big arm of Josh Allen on
I gotta whatever he doing is dumbing out the defense, so I gotta protect the sticks.
It's now a
I got to protect the sticks, which is gonna make my men play their zone completely. Like the zone is.
After the touchdown,
So I mean I gotta cover something else. I'm gonna have to cover something else. That's
taken
bullshit.
about 7 yards deep. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
That was bullshit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be open to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know
Oh
that makes some
wow, I
adjustments.
lost yards on that.
Completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Wow, I lost yards on that.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Man,
For Kittle, but it's intercepted.
all that field, and you decide to throw that like that.
33-yard line.
All that field, wow, you gonna be the reason I lose the game, nigga.
I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before
I'm
they've
tired of
intercepted
fighting
it. So
with you,
that's a nice
Guap.
job of
I'm
focusing
tired
on
of
the
fighting.
task at hand and coming away with the interception.
I'm tired of fighting.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll take a shot from
Man, look how he threw that. I cannot do that at all. Look how he threw that. I cannot do that at all, dog.
His intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd
He threw that perfect.
Defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out
He
there
threw
after
that
the
perfect.
turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal.
I'm happy he don't know how to catch.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Just go.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there.
You ain't got that, dog. No more.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat.
I'm protecting the sticks. I'm gonna protect the sticks.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Yep, I'm gonna protect the sticks.
San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Let's go.
They certainly had good starting field
Get your 3,
position on
bitch.
that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
That's what it is.
Excellent field
I gotta
position.
protect the
When that
sticks.
drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
12. I got this.
Here we go. 58's the money. 58.
Now Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Wow! I hate you with every fiber of my being, Guap. Nigga, if you don't make this pass, Guap, I swear, I'm gonna find another quarterback some kind of way, bitch.
Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Damn, now he owned that man.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets it inside the 30.
He had a linebacker on goddamn Mostert, no, I had him just where I wanted him, dog. Did you see that shit? Damn, man, they Guap made that ugly ass pass, man.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the
No, I had him on skates, no. I had him on skates. I ain't make no sharp cut for that man to cut back into him. So I just wiggled with my speed.
Yeah,
I
he
had him
made a
on
good catch in
skates.
the first
I had
half.
him on
Now
skates,
find the
no.
end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have
I,
to
I
take
was
some
gonna
risks.
kill him.
A
I
lot of
was
people
gonna
think
kill
it's
him, dog.
always
I had
about
too
us
much
and maybe
space.
have to change
Too
what we're
much
doing.
space.
Sometimes you just have to do your game plan
I
just a
had
little
too
bit
much space. That
better.
slow ass white dude wasn't gonna keep up with most.
Same here.
The 25-yard line. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen off the play fake.
Fred.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
I don't know what you thinking, homeboy. I got defensive mind. I got a defensive mind. I used to play with goddamn Buck Mouth, Buck Nasty, goddamn Stacy and Nard.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Yeah, Nard, win me and you gonna play with your scare ass.
First as the second half is underway.
Yeah, you scared motherfucker.
And taken successfully.
Scare ass.
The Bills come to the line
Hey.
to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be
I hope you take heed
right now, do you? Because
and think you can beat
replacement may get an
or beat it.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to.
I'm talking about
Complete.
Verrett.
And he'll be out of
Stay
bounds
with your
just
shit.
shy of the 40.
Stay with your shit. Please stay with your shit.
Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Throwing on first down is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to let it go.
That's me.
Deep for the end zone.
That's me.
And this is going to be intercepted.
That's me. That's what I was waiting on. I'm gonna close the windows, bitch. You gonna have real tight windows to try to make some goddamn completions. Real tight windows.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start on the ground.
Man.
And he's going to be met second down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50.
This is too easy right here. Too easy.
Playing me with that sorry ass run defense.
Touchdown. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Well, Raheem Mostert, we know the story from special teamer to postseason hero. All he needs is a little space.
It's a pretty run in, wasn't it, Nard? To see how I created that hole. He wasn't no nigga. My little daughter could run through that shit. Kate could have ran and got 5 yards out that shit.
Come to the line to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off.
Get him, Bosa. Get him, Bosa.
The pitch to Brown as he holds it in. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Allen's throw is complete, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
I need that, man. I need that pig, man. I baited him into this. Come on, man.
Defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Wow. Wow, he did. He killed me with that double move, but why my man didn't go out there?
Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nada, he's got out my tackle, Nada. I had to fight the lineman and that nigga, dog.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Bills have once again taken the lead. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
That was a good ass fucking run. Damn, I ain't had time to set up. He hiked that bitch so fast. No. Hell no, because he had time for me to set up. That was a stop.
Conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out.
Come on. I hate you, Guap. I hate you so bad, boy. I hate you so bad, boy. That man open.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now left side, a completion is tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
That was my bad read. Dumbass. Bad read, Rod. Bad read, Rod. Bad read. Man, Guap, you gonna be the reason I lose this game, boy.
Certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with a football all.
You gonna be the reason I lose this game, boy. Man, maybe.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Oh man, that's my fault.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here in
Can't keep
Santa
running
Clara.
this shit, man. It's my
A very
fault.
hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Let the fullback try and take him home. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Second down and goal.
Oh, I didn't even recommend. Why is y'all not?
For a Buffalo touchdown. Tyler Croft taking it in. And the Bills
Oh, it's supposed to be a man on him.
Good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback.
Supposed to be a man on
Especially when they're
him.
able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker. Sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back.
10 points.
But when they
Can I
find
overcome
it,
10
they
points
go
in 4
to it,
minutes?
and it often results in touchdowns.
I need for you to be fucking great, Guap. Quit fucking.
fielded in the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out
You
to
done
the
fucked up a
25.
couple of passes.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And now he'll fire deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big
I need for your bitch ass to be great, Guap. I need for your bitch ass to be great.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Looking long for his tight end read.
I that one in that I could do. I caught that. That was good pass, Guap.
Take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Good pass, bitch. Good pass. Good pass. It was.
But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
What shit I could do? It was shit I could do on that.
So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
Oh, Guap.
But it's
Ah, that
intercepted.
was a small wonder. That was a small wonder. That was a small wonder.
Guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Good D, dog. Good D. I can't blame you on that. That was a small wonder. Good D.
To get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the
Good
lead.
D.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land.
One more time, boy. I need good defensive stop.
Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman. So
I'm right there.
and keep him away.
Don't play me. I'm right there.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. salad.
And then he let him have
And
that.
completes it to the tight end Knox.
They let him have that time.
And all the
He
way
knows
down
something.
inside the
He
25
knows something.
before he's out of bounds.
They gave him that
That's a
time. He
big
knows
play
something.
for the Bills on third down. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first
He
and 10
knows
just
something.
outside the red zone. Allen going to give this to Singletary. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brandon, you
Hey,
got to
he
think
he
this
beat me,
offensive
dog.
line has got
Hey,
some
shit,
smiles on its
he knows.
faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
54 is mine.
Allen to throw.
And I'm in a cover four. Y'all supposed to be on that.
And he is going to have a
Y'all
Bills
supposed
first
to be
down as
on
they're
that.
able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Beasley, first down Buffalo.
Singletary here running out of the gun.
Good game,
And he
man.
is
You
into
took,
the
you
end zone
got
for
me all out the
a
game right there. Good
touchdown.
game.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bills will add.
Good game. Nah, the whole goddamn game. The whole game. Him and Guap just got me out my rhythm, man. I ain't gonna put it all on Guap. He played good defense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't need me to keep playing. He won. Ain't no need me to keep playing. If I quit up or better part, he can still get the stats and still win. No, they ain't gonna do you like that. Yeah, that's friendship. Well, y'all got me taco. Right. Yeah, you taco. Yeah, you taco the real one. Oh yeah. Hell no, not Taco Bell. It's a taco place down here. A Mexican place on. Mm-hmm. Yep, 'cause that was one of my favorite ones. Damn. I ain't been to that. I ain't been to that one in a while, though. Mm-hmm. Oh, be good, boy. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. They like $2. They like $2. Hmm. Which one's the hot one? The green or the. Which one the hot? I don't feel like that right now. You ain't tried that yet, no? Taco place. Mm-hmm. Either one of them. You'll like it. Just try one first. It ain't the same in a way. Then that nigga thump. Sleep again. I already do. Snack and sleep. No, I don't want these troubles in this life.